Today's incident will wake up your soul. Please watch the incident till the end. Assalamu alaikum friends, hope you all are well. Dear friends, in today's video we will tell that a woman, when she prayed, her husband would get angry. And then what about that woman was done? Watch this video till the end for more details. Friends, give this video a like now and subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon. So let's go, we move on to the event. Dear friends, there lived a praying woman in Bani Israel who used to pray a lot. In the light of faith in his mind was full, but her husband was not a good man at all. He was a bad and sinful servant who did not even allow his wife to pray. He used to beat his wife a lot when she prayed. But this good servant of God never stopped worshiping God. Her husband used to say that, "I am your Lord and you will bow down to me. Why do you bow down to someone else? Who would you say more to? Do you bow your head when I come home? I see you praying. Why do you pray so much?" Then that woman said, "You are mine. No matter how bad you use it, my prayer can't leave. It's in my blood. Even if it kills me, I can't stop praying. Because prayer is very bad for me. Saves from work. I myself will not stop praying. On the contrary, I will tell you to pray. Prayer is our bad deed, keep away from. Protects from all kinds of diseases. By praying, Allah Ta'ala sends mercy on them." Then her husband said, "You read your prayers. Don't try to give me knowledge." Her husband tolerated his wife praying so much, could not, because his wife was not skipping prayers in any way. And I don't hear anywhere. Then this sinful person comes up with an idea. He thought he would give his wife something to do. His wife will not have time to pray. He came to his wife, he gave some things and said, "It is a very valuable thing. This is your house. Store it in a safe place. When I have it to you, I want you to give it to me." And yes, remember that, right? Just when I want this thing from you, you give it to me. This item will be given. His wife said it was safe. I will keep it in place. I hope it is protected. If Allah Ta'ala wills, it will be. No one can take it away. That man heard the name of Allah. He got angry. He started saying, "Why do you mention God all the time? Now I will leave you with this lesson." Then the place where his wife is, he looked at the place where he left that thing. When his wife was praying, he kept the thing in silence, removed. He chose this time because he knew his wife. Now he is praying. He will not pay attention to the other side. Then that guy took the thing to the river and threw it there. That thing had only stones inside and 2 pearls on top. Since he was a very big man, 2 pearls were lost to him. It didn't matter. Then he came home and told me, "Give me that thing. Give my puti wala potli. I'm very important. Have work." At that time, that good woman was doing ablution. She said, "Now you don't pray?"
Now you do the work I gave you. That is, by going first, give me my potli. That good prisoner went there and that he started looking for the potli but could not find it. He is worried. He came to the husband and said, "That is where I kept that potla, not anymore." Then her husband started scolding her. And louder he started beating him and started saying, "You are doing some housework, don't do it right. You keep praying all day and night, don't do it right if you give me work. I don't know anything anyway, I have to return my putiwala potli. And I pray to you I don't want to read. You will never pray in front of me. Now I'm very hungry. What did you make?" His wife is the cook. When asked to give him what he had done, he said, "I will not eat this food. I am bringing fish from the market. You will cook it for me." Saying this, he went to the market. God's infinite mercy, that the servant wanted to stop the worship of his righteous servant again and again of his power, there is no end. That sinful person threw that gold pearl into the river. A fish in that river eats it, and those fish are a fish. Wali caught it. Then he took it to the market to sell. You will be surprised to know what happened after that. That fish is that sinner, the person bought it. Then he came home, and his wife, his Asar, had already prayed. Because that good servant never prays, he did not earn. Then the sinner came home with the market, and he said to his wife, "Have you found my freedom?" His wife said, "No, not yet." Then her sinful husband said, "So what have you been doing all this time? Now do one thing, first cook for me. I have bought this fish. This fish. Cut and give me food." Then that good woman, when those fish, he took it to cook. Then he saw the fish as soon as it was cut. The pearls that he left were exactly in the belly of this fish. That is, the potla and pearls came out from inside the fish. Then the sinner started thinking that there is someone like that helping my wife. Then he set them on fire. He threw it away and said, "You are fooling me, you are hiding them, you are very clever." He also threw his wife into the fire. Just then the woman started saying, "Oh Allah, I am all my life I have worshipped you. I have prayed, I endured, but did not leave your prayer. You made me that even if it is in exchange, save it, God save it. God bless him, accepted." And suddenly that fire got cold and that the good man survived. On the other hand, her husband knows some of these things, didn't know what was going on with his wife, the fish that was being cooked. He was having a lot of fun, and thought that this woman is good, is dead. Now I don't have to watch him pray, but Allah saved his good servant. But who is that person? Was to be punished. The fish he was eating cut his throat, got stuck. He was so tied that he could no longer breathe, could not, and died of suffocation there. On the other hand, by the grace of Allah the woman survived, and when she came and saw, she regretted that her husband had died. She wondered if he was hers. This would not have happened if he had obeyed. He keeps me away from prayer. He wanted to keep but could not. Instead he died himself. Then he prayed 2 rakat nafal to thank Allah, and he said to Allah, "O Allah, you are truly my worshipper today. You have given fruit. You have given the fruit of worshipping from the heart." Subhanallah. Today's incident will wake up your soul. Please watch the incident till the end. Assalamu alaikum friends. Hope you all are well. Dear friends, a wonderful story from a hospital in America came forward. Mother's lost child with Quranic verses. A doctor returned the chest. How does the Quran use K? The lost child of that doctor was found today. We will discuss this in the video. The video is very important, so you must watch the whole video. 2 in the same hospital. Pregnant women were admitted together. One of them is a woman gave birth to a daughter and a woman gave birth to a son. The night the 2 babies were born at the hospital. No doctor was present in the ward, and because of that, 2 children. That sticker is not applied on the fingers. The name of the children on the sticker and the child's mother's name is written, so it resulted that the 2 children were mixed up, because of which it became difficult to recognize which baby is which woman. And there was the biggest problem. Of these 2 children, one was a daughter and the other was a son. A Muslim doctor from Egypt was on the ward in charge of these 2 deliveries was. He was very skilled and with an American doctor. He had good friendship. American doctors and Egyptian doctors are very good. Worried that how to solve this problem? After going like this for a while, the American doctor was convinced. He said to the doctor in Egypt, "You always give the Quran. Solve many problems and claim everything in the Quran. There is a solution, then tell me with your knowledge of the Quran, which baby is which mother?" Egypt's response to the American doctor's words. The doctor said, "Of course, Almighty Allah is in the Quran, the Bengali translation of which is Allah is about your children. Ordered that the share of one son is equal to the share of 2 daughters, means the share of one man is equal to the share of 2 women." After hearing a beautiful verse, that doctor in Egypt, he started researching on this verse and he wants to go a little deeper, found the explanation. This time the Egyptian doctor returned to America, and at first he had a lot of confidence in his American doctor friend. He also said that I got it from the Quranul Karim. Which of these 2 children is the mother of a woman? Egyptian Muslim doctor. The American doctor was very surprised to hear such words, and he said, "How is it possible?" Then the Egyptian doctor said, "Allow me to research the quality of 2 women's milk. I will solve this problem from there, inshallah." Then the Egyptian doctor took milk samples from the 2 women, started researching on it, and finally found out that which baby belongs to which woman, and the Egyptian doctor at the same time. The American doctor freed his friend from this problem forever. Viewers may now ask questions in your mind, how is this possible? The Egyptian doctor said, "The conclusions that have come forward in this study, it is somewhat like, compared to the mother's milk of a female child. 2 times more protein was found in the milk of mothers of sons. Not only that, minerals, fat, and water are all compared to the mother's milk of a son. A female child has half the amount of mother's milk." Then the doctor of Egypt, he recited verses of the Quran in front of the American doctor, where it was written that the parts of a man are the parts of 2 women equal to, and with the help of which he was able to find out the answer to this question, for which both the doctors were very worried. Then when the American doctor saw that verse in the Quran, immediately he believed in Allah without wasting any more time. Where Almighty Allah has left the answers to all the questions of the world in Al-Quran. Just study on it and figure it out. We have to apply it in our personal life. May Allah Ta'ala bless us all with more Quran. Bestow tawfiq on Kareem to acquire knowledge. Amen.
Today's incident will wake up your soul. Please watch the incident till the end. Assalamu alaikum. Today I will tell you how a little girl became a mother at a young age. In a village there was a woman named Zubaida, her two daughters Seher and Gulshan.